Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 13th of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you're new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you'd subscribe. This week begins with us all coming to terms with that mighty stellium which occurred in the sign of Capricorn last week. This is making us all think about our role in life, anything to do with property, and we could find ourselves thinking carefully about our relationship with people who are older or younger than us, or are thinking around institutions, or even how we think about our goals and ambitions. They're very much to the fore. But Tuesday sees Venus move out of the friendly sign of Aquarius and into the more gentle, tranquil sign of Pisces. But it does, through to Thursday, forge an electrifying angle to Uranus, the planet of change, which is in the earthy sign of Taurus. This suggests that this can be a time to, in one way, go with the flow which is coming from Venus, but also be quite open-minded about who we can connect with around our relationship possibility. In an existing relationship, perhaps this is calling us to think about how we can reinvent it in some way, keep it fresh, keep changing and evolving, which comes from the mutability of that Pisces flowing energy. But also on Friday, Mercury replaces Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Now, Mercury in Aquarius is a very positive transit. This is an opportunity for us to keep up the interaction that Venus and the midpoint of the Sun and the Moon encouraged us to engage with from the start of the year. And of course, also we have Mars in the friendly, go-getting sign of Sagittarius, and that's actually forging a very positive semi-sextile with Jupiter right through this week. And of course, Jupiter governs Sagittarius. So I think that this can be a time when we can be more progressive as well, but especially when we're thinking about how we can make our resources work for us in a more enterprising way. But there is a quarter moon also on Friday in the sign of Libra. And if we do have to interact with anyone remotely influential, such as a boss, or perhaps someone who works for us, how we come across is going to be critical. Libran energy can almost see us try too hard, whereas Capricorn energy is much more traditional. So it's just finding a balance between how we flex to deal with our relationships, especially professional ones, without completely giving away our power, but at the same time being responsive to what's required. So this is a week that does provide some real opportunities. It is true that Mercury is squaring up with Uranus on the last couple of days. Because they're both in fixed signs, I feel that when it comes to more impulsive decisions or thinking around finances, it's just saying to us, before we do make the jump to actually do something, we do think it through, and also we just don't get too stubborn or fixed in our thinking, which can come through Mercury in Aquarius if there is a new idea that we need to engage with. Your specific forecast, Virgo, shows that Venus, the planet of love and affection, moves into your sector of relating. This is one of its most delicious transits. It's going to go on for 28 days. It could bring someone new into your life if you're single, or if you're in an existing relationship, it's a chance to try to reach greater harmony. Because Uranus links with Venus, if you are in an existing relationship, this is a prompt to try to reinvent or reinvigorate the way you are with each other. That could be by doing something more spontaneous, especially if you've been together a long time and it's all a little bit predictable. If you are single, it's about being open-minded about the type of person you could connect with. With the Sun, Saturn and Pluto all still linking very closely together in your fifth house, this is a fine time to demonstrate your passions. Saturn has acted like a handbrake around these over the last couple of years, but I think the Sun and Pluto are encouraging you to push forwards and be a little bit more daring. It is true that your ruler Mercury moves on Friday into a much more precise location. But this is just going to bring out that part of your nature which loves to be precise, to find ways to help people, to be of assistance, to be discriminating. But it does clash with Uranus, ironically. And this just suggests that if you're trying to balance what you want to do for yourself, Uranus, ninth house, against what you feel you need to do for others, Mercury, sixth house, duties, obligations, work, appointments, you could feel a bit stressed. So it's important to recognise where you're going to be giving of yourself and where you need to be giving to others. However, as the week draws to a close, there is also a quarter moon. We're in that part of the year when we can all be tempted by the winter sales. And the second, fifth house angle here may mean that you could decide to be a bit more spontaneous. But if you are, it could be worth just focusing on things that can give you some kind of tangible benefit rather than something that's a bit more passing in terms of your interest or fancies. If you'd like to elevate your knowledge beyond your zodiac sign and discover what the next 12 months will hold for you, please click on the link beneath this video. You can order your personal forecast and character analysis and get 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and discover what 2020 will hold for you based on your personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year free and 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye.